what's going on? Kenny Quest here. Welcome to the Kenny Quest Show. Well, today I'm putting on one of my first modifications, the Gremlin Bell. So I'm going to go ahead and install it and explain what it means. Ride bells, also known as biker bells or guardian bells, are a powerful symbol of friendship and biker brotherhood. Legend has it that evil road gremlins bring bad luck to your ride by creating mechanical problems and scattering road debris into your path. Ride bells are said to keep those spirits at bay and provide protection throughout your journey. The good luck offered by the bells is then doubled when they are given by a friend. Now that the most important part of the modification process has been completed, let's talk about the other items I'm getting installed on my Iron 883.
It's been about 3 weeks since I bought my 2021 Harley Davidson Sportster Iron 883. So I was keeping in touch with two different Harley dealers in my area. At the time, the 2021 models were just starting to arrive off the trucks. The first wave had already hit with the new 114 Street Bob, so this was the second wave. And I was still undecided as to which model I was going to get. So one day, I'm looking at Instagram, and one of the dealers posted this eye-catching, unique color of a bike. And this is the actual Instagram post that I'm playing right now. It's the most beautiful color that I've ever seen. As you watch it in the sun, it's just the way it changes colors. It was so unique. And I had heard, watching Matt Laidlaw's videos, that there was going to be some rogue colors announced. I had yet to see any of these rogue colors, and this is the first one that I saw, and I just immediately fell in love with the motorcycle. The color, it's called Snake Venom. When I saw the video, it really stood out. And I must have watched the post at least 10 times in a row during my lunch break. And it looked awesome, so I said, why not? So I immediately contacted my salesperson and I told him to hold that bike for me and I'm coming in after work. Well, it turns out the salesman, he was off that day, asked me when I was getting off work, and I told him, and he came in specially just to meet me there, which I thought was really cool. When I arrived at the dealership, I was pumped. Man, I was excited. I was happy to learn that the bike was still in the back being detailed and it hadn't reached the showroom floor yet. Alright guys, if you're digging this video, really appreciate you give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you haven't subscribed yet. I got new videos coming out each week. We're talking about the Harley Davidson Iron 883, all things motorcycles from a new rider standpoint. I'm a new rider and we're talking about everything that's affecting a new rider. So hit that like button, hit subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. I really appreciate it. So after getting my dealer's first offer on price on the bike, I decided that I want to break and head over to the parts counter and get a list going for parts and accessories, because I knew that I wanted to immediately modify the bike. So with that, I'm talking to the parts counter people, and we get around to the crash bar and the frame sliders that I wanted. So we head over back to the shop. My bike is still in the lift. They just finished the detail of the bike. This is where this conversation I'm going to share with you, working with the parts salesperson and demonstrating to me where the crash bar is going to end up. I have to make a decision on whether I'm going to go with 4 inches or 6 inches, and they're helping me determine which one to get.
So if you want 4 inches or 6 inches coming out from the shock bolt?
I would say 4.
4, that's what I'm thinking too.
Yeah.
6 might be a little massive.
And then 31 total on that.
31 total width. Right about there.
So the argument would be that kind of matches the longer one though. But I don't see it adding any more protection, right?
As far as protection, no, not really, because the only things we might really hit are the transmission and muffler. Because up here you got the handlebars that stick out wider, so you want it to be a little bit wider.
Right.
So you can do the 6 inch on there, it would help from these getting hit, but the 4 inch is going to still do its job.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see the 4.
Cool.
So after that, I ring the bell, which welcomes me into the Harley family.
3 weeks later.
So, what is the Harley dealer going to do? Well, first off, we're going to change out the grips. So each of these grips is going to change to the Dominion series. And the Dominion series is in brass, as you can see. I'll throw the picture up. The foot pegs are also going to change
to the Dominion series. However, this brake lever is one solid cast piece, and obviously there's nothing to attach a Dominion series brake lever to, so I had to order from Death Metal Racing a replacement. I ordered a saddleman seat with the Renegade saddleman seat with green stitching to kind of match the Venom, Snake Venom color theme. But that's going to take, more than 2.5 weeks to make. Those usually take 5 to 6 weeks. So when that comes in, I'll bolt it on. The next thing that I'm doing is replacing the stock speedometer, and I'm going to get the Harley parts catalog speedometer, which I think, and I feel most people agree, that should come with the bike standard, but it doesn't. But what the upgraded speedometer provides is RPM here with your speed plus your gear indicator, fuel gauge, which is the big thing. So there's a wire that leads into the tank that shows the fuel gauge here, so you don't have to do the math with trip A, trip B, and all that kind of stuff. Getting the flush gas fuel cap, which is kind of cool. And again, the Dominion series is going to replace that lever and the clutch lever and the foot pedal. I'm going to replace the indicators with LED and replace the headlight with an LED headlight, and that's going to be from Harley's new LED lighting collection. So the rear indicators are also going to get changed out, so it's going to all be LED. And let's see what else I got. Like I said, not too much performance except for that part there that we have to change out so we can use a modular brake pedal. So I guess the other big thing that I'm getting is I'm going to get a phone mount with a built-in charging pod. So they're going to hardwire that into my electrical, which is under the seat, and I'll have the ability to charge my phone, and then it'll have a USB on it too, so I can charge something else like my camera system or whatever. In addition, I'm getting neon. Yes, so I figured with the Snakester paint color, the Snake Venom green, that maybe a little bit of green neon would be kind of cool. So I'm going to get that 174 element LED. Now the cool thing about this LED kit is that there is, and it's from Custom Dynamics, when I press the brake there or here, the tail light's going to light up, and all the neon's going to light up as well every time I brake. So that's going to be interesting to play with. Something, a new feature from Custom Dynamics, ties in with their app, so it somehow works Bluetooth and controls it. I don't know how that works, but we'll figure it out as it comes along. So that's pretty much it for the cosmetic modifications that I can remember off the top of my head. Oh, one other thing. Right here is the swing arm, and I'm getting a swing arm bag because, I'm not really into backpacks, and so having a swing arm bag is kind of cool, where I can put my helmet lock and any other personal effects, a bottle of water, something like that inside. So that's going to be pretty cool.
6 hours later.
Oh, looks like I got a package. Nice. It's great to come home and see a package on the doorstep. Lowbrow Customs. I know exactly what that is. Let's take a peek.
Eventually.
Let's see. We got a t-shirt and a sticker. Nice. Let's see. Sissy bar. Excellent. And let's see what else. That's it. My Built Well X-Fill 80 bag. All right. Well, let's go check these out in the garage. I mean, you got, you know, a bolt there and a bolt there. Same thing on the other side. So, it can't be too difficult. So I think I'm going to install this myself. You know, it doesn't look that difficult to really install.
Hey guys, it's Haley. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and ring that bell for notifications. See you next time.